we're gonna switch. And I'm just gonna jump back in and keep working on my Valheim house. I've been so excited about this moment for like, when did they announce it? 2.5 months ago? And it just looks like trash. It literally looks worse than it did the first time I played it. Mad Hatter, how's it going? Good to see you. So, I'm just gonna keep picking away at my Valheim house, I guess. Hope you've been well. It's good to see you again. And let me change. I'll leave glass ankles. Why not? So I'm gonna be playing on the community server. If you didn't know, we have a Valheim community server. Lots of folks playing on it. More folks are welcome. A lot of the HD mods that they ultimately used would all run fine and made the game look great. It's silly that the game was updated like this. I'm frustrated now. I don't like being frustrated. Okay. Patch, it was running like hot trash. Like actual... It looked worse than it did before the update. Like actual hot trash. So, I'm gonna wait for them to fix that. Yeah, that's the next gen update, Jonah. Is they took a bunch of there's a bunch of mods that were made that were high-res texture mods, and they added ray tracing and integrated those high-res texture mods and stuff. Also, the alternate look for Yennefer didn't work. The alternate look for Ciri didn't work. So, I'm wondering if the update is not functioning as intended. There's a lot of articles out of poor performance, yeah. That's the difficulty with doing something right when it drops. Reminds you of Cyberpunk? I still gotta play Cyberpunk, so. Not sure how old that game is. 6 or 7 years? Why pay for QA when thousands of people can do it for you? It's the CDPR way. Anyway. We can keep picking away at finishing this roof that I started. So this is gonna be like my like trophy display room kind of thing. I know, I want to play it, Mikey. I need to finish watching Edge Runners, and then I want to play through it. I've only gotten through the first, like, 2 episodes of Edge Runners. So I want to do that, and then, yeah, no. I'm not faulting them. I just wish it was QA'd a little better before it hit... before it hit full release. That's all. My frustration stems from my inability to deal well with changes in plans. I know I'm not alone in that in the world, but I don't do well with that. When I have an expectation of this is what I'm going to do today, and then that doesn't happen, it causes a cascading effect on my mood and my ability to do literally anything else for the rest of the day. You're gonna watch Edge Runners for YouTube? Chainsaw Man this week? Nice. I haven't watched Chainsaw Man yet. I need to. Big same, yeah. Yeah, I know, like I said, I know I'm not alone on that. That is not a unique experience. But it, like, particularly lately, as I've gotten older, it seems to only get worse. So, we'll play some Valheim. I'm having fun with it anyway. I was walking Penny this morning, and I looked up and there's a stand of pine trees out behind the field that we were walking through, and they look like the pine trees from the Black Forest here, and in my brain I went, ooh, Corewood. Probably wait to play. Who's going to hop on when you got home tonight? Yeah. If you have it on console, it's probably better on console. But a lot of games get into my head like that, Paint. One of my big issues when Rainbow Six Siege first came out, I started noticing security cameras everywhere and like looking at them and being like, I gotta shoot that, which when you're in a public space that has a lot of security cameras going, I need to shoot that is not super great. And now, like, my son plays a lot of Siege, and he has noticed the same thing. He's like, there's a lot of security cameras at school. I'm like, please don't, like, make finger guns at the security cameras. At school. Please. Had people not confirm plans, so I say, okay, cool, then do your thing, and then in the middle of said plans, they just show up. Yeah. You're making a fairy house pot with pine cones and stones. Oh, cool. Oh, another troll. Come on, I just want some core wood. Why isn't my health going up? I ate, but my health is frozen. At 35? Not regenning at all. No. I mean, I'm getting pot shot by the Grey Dwarf, but still. Yoink! And away! How many fire? I only have 8 fire arrows left. That's not enough fire arrows. I'll have to go make some more of those. I'm wet and cold and have no rested buff. It doesn't answer my question. Started seeing your surroundings in blocks? Yeah. You'll start to notice where, particularly if there's like one like construction company that does a lot of work around you, you'll start to see like repeating styles and stuff when you do a lot of building games like that, particularly ones that use like block structures. It's really interesting. It's like, oh, that's the same facade they used on that building over there. Or, oh, that building's not actually shaped like that. They just used this piece to make it look like... It's funny how your brain works. I did get a couple pieces of core wood in my escape. Alright. So then I can do... that. 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 And that. And then... why doesn't that center? That centers. On the end there. On the end. No, not sideways. There we go. Yes. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. 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 Ooh. 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 Yes. So then... Ooh. IRL, you see a vegetable or a fruit. That color looks off. Yeah. Same thing. Valheim does that in, like, that same field behind. There'll be, like, tall... There's these tall white flowers. They're not carrots, but they almost look like how carrots look in this. It's like, ooh, carrots. Okay. I'm going to put another ladder going this way. Nope. Carrots are white in New World too. They are, aren't they? Alright. Oh, I got the core wood. That's what counts. I really need it to be daytime. That would be helpful. I can put up more... this roofing. Lady the Wood, thank you so much for gifting C a sub. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Okay. That's why it didn't work. It's... Ooh. There are enemies nearby. Your face. Your face has enemies nearby. Saves you a step, see? Okay. How am I gonna finish this roof? That is the question. If I do another piece of core wood in that same direction, why won't you go to the end there? End. On the end. On the end. On the end. Nope. How about you? On the... Alright. Let's go up on the roof then. If you're gonna act like that... I still don't know if this is gonna work out the way that I want. But we'll find out. Actually, Hampy. What's up, buddy? I'm alright. I'm irritated. I was gonna play Witcher, but the update is, like, not working at all. It looks like hot trash. I wonder if I do a 45 here. Hold up. No, not like that. On the end. Ooh, don't fall down the hole. Wait. so shipping wouldn't be so expensive. They also ship from Lithuania, I think, see? But it's mostly... I think it's just import fees for you guys in the Nordics. Yeah. That's one of the big reasons why I changed to Fourth Wall, is they have global fulfillment. Like that. Why won't you work? Alright, what if I do... that? That might be okay. Hang on. PC parts store in Slovenia that oddly is sometimes faster and cheaper to get stuff than some places here. That's funny. There is Bishop, but it still doesn't work perfectly well. Oh, I'm out of wood. Crap. If you hold down left shift, it does let you slide stuff around so that it doesn't snap, but it still doesn't necessarily work exactly how you would want it to. All right, that's not bad. If I change this front side to that kind of setup as well, that could be okay. I just gotta close up the rest of the roof after that's done. Which means I need more wood. I don't want to cut trees from super close. I might cut trees down here. Have placement arrows pop up. Oh, to just like nudge? A nudge button would be great. I agree with that. Oh, you got so lucky. I was going to let that tree fall on top of you. In any building game, a nudge button would be fantastic. Yeah. Should also be called nudge. Yeah. Doop. What's that? I still have 10 core wood. That's 32. And let me get one more tree. Never have enough wood. Ever, ever. Might be the best idea I've heard in building in a long time. I'm trying to think. I think there is a game that does have that. But I don't know which one. Always need more wood and iron. I need Surtling cores, but there are no more crypts. Do Surtling cores in crypts respawn? By the way? Or is that a mod thing? No, okay. Yeah, so I'm going to have to get back on my raft and go find more crypts. Because all of these are empty. And I need cores. Putting in a cheat thing in Sims to freely place things. That felt like a nudge, yeah. Okay, so let's do this from the top. Always end up one core short and then can't find a crypt. Yeah, I'm a lot of cores short. I only have 4. The one crypt I found that hadn't been raided yet only had 4 in it. It was like the smallest crypt I've ever been in. But it only had 4 in it. How do you get cores? You have to find crypts in the Black Forest. Which, there's lots of crypts, but there's also lots of players. So, the crypts are all... The graves hath been robbed. The place with all the things that want to kill you? Yeah, that is the entire game. That's the game, see? Welcome to Valheim, where everything's terrible and all the things want to kill you. Alright, how did I do this? I did 45s up from either side to a cross member. Okay. You didn't almost freeze to death? Stay out of the mountains, Patch. What are you doing? That's not where you should be. And then I did a 23 from there. Okay. And then, is that a... No, that's a 23. Or is that a 45? No, that's a 23. Okay. That's going to go right in like that. I love that most of your jumping level ups come from building. Does anyone notice that? I've completed a roof. I wonder if I should do a little piece on the end of this to kind of snap these. They will not go in there, will it? No. No, you will not. All right. It looks stable. Let's see what it looks like inside. Not terrible. Wait, did I not do... Oh, I missed a piece of core wood. How did that happen? Oops. And then there should be... Oh, there is, but that roof covers it. Okay. So I have to redo that one roof panel. But the rest of it looks alright. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Simonimetry. Mm-hmm. Love some simonimetry. Why are you clipping through like that? Don't do that. Do that. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to put a panel here. I didn't like that window being there. And also, all of this needs to be fixed. It looks garbage. There was a massive update for your boy's Witcher on Xbox One S, but nothing seems different. Does it only seem to work on the newer Xboxes? The S should see some small updates, but it can't do like ray tracing or 4K. So I don't know if they'll notice it. There are some additional options to change, change some textures and stuff, but those didn't seem to be working for me either. Like, it was supposed to change the character model for Yennefer, and that didn't happen. And the character model for Ciri, and that didn't happen. We didn't find Dandelion. But none of the things that the patch said it was doing worked. So maybe there's another patch coming. Would be my guess. It's a DLC? No, it's a free update to the game. We need to patch. Yeah. That's fair. Okay. All that stuff shouldn't get weathered anymore. I mean, the exterior panels will a little bit, but... You're like an old beater truck that's held together by 2 decades of duct tape at this point. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. I'll get to the outside in a bit, Bernie. I'm not terribly concerned about it at the moment. It was just bothering me, and I'm thinking, which is always dangerous. So, nothing. Thank you so much for 15 months. That's a long time. Thank you, thank you. Happy Wednesday? Right? Sure. Sure. It's Wednesday. I hope you're doing well, nothing. Thank you so much for the resub. I love the way characters go up those ladders. Like, it clearly is not intended to work like that. And it just cracks me up. Very muchly. The falling animation has been updated. But not the ladder animation. No, no. Not that one. Whoa. Do we have more animals in this game than the zoo game? Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's a pretty easy. That's not a difficult feat. So. Alright. I'm pretty pleased with how that came out. I'll probably clean up the back here a little bit more. And I'll put a sign there. But already have some trolls, yeah. Build a zoo here then. That's Paint Chip's job. Paint Chip handles the zoo. Death to all mosquitoes? I mean, that's accurate. Okay. Eyes and bones. Put that in there. Put that in there. Aminal bits. Boom. I am gonna have to cook some more of this stuff. So that'll fill out that stack. That'll give me some more of that. I'll grab some more honey. Lots and lots of raspberries. Lots. Do 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 do. Okay. Let's do some cooking. And then we're gonna have to do some exploring. Peta Bread, how's it going? You see that, like, wearing pants are good. I'm wearing jeans at the moment, which is, I don't know why. Something wrong with me. Hibby, how's it going? There's no pleasing you people? Yeah, welcome to the party, Paint. You need to delete Vampire Survivors off my phone. The only reason I haven't played more of it, Mikey, is I've just been playing Marvel Snap. Which I might have to delete. Seems if one has performance issues with Witcher 3, the best solution is to play on the DX11 version instead of 12. So, ignore everything they just updated. Got it. Got it. Hey, you know all the stuff that we just added and updated? Don't use it. If you want it to work. Cool. Cool. I like that. Works good. sounds about wrong. Anywho. I also want to run up to the cartography table, see if we got any updates, and then maybe we'll head north. And this way, see if we can find some crypts over there instead of having to raft. Although that all looks like coastline, so maybe we won't find any crypts. Maybe this way? Alright, those are the last ones. There's plenty of Black Forest that way, yeah. I went through, this island is almost entirely Black Forest, and I didn't find a single crypt running around over there yesterday. But there's plains up there eventually. Awesome. Love that. Mostly I'm going to go this way, I think. So. It was also pitch black and foggy, so I might have missed some, but did not find a single one. Lots of copper, but I can't do up that way to find swamp. Yeah, there is swamp down here. Like, the southern part of this leads into swamp. So that's all swamp down there. Yeah, I'm going to head up to the cartography table now. So, I need, crap. Do I have any more fire arrows? I'm going to need to chop some wood and kill some birds. Easier to see during the day. Yeah. But when you're playing on a multiplayer server, you can't sleep the night away unless everyone on the server goes to sleep. So you end up doing a lot of exploring at night. Otherwise, you just sit there waiting for... How long is nighttime? Like 20 minutes? So... Do I prefer playing on servers? I'm kind of... I can go either way. Playing on the community server's fun, though. Playing solo, this game is very fun and relaxing to play solo until you get to Motor, who is the fourth boss. Motor is intensely difficult solo. Like, you need multiple bows, several stacks of arrows. She is brutal. Like, you have to shoot her so much, you will break several bows and go through just stacks and stacks of arrows. It's not fun, Paint. When Valheim first came out, I got to Motor, and I spent, like, an entire stream fighting her. And I think I only got her to, like, half, and everything I had was broken. Yag's easier to solo than Motor? Probably. Yes. Hard to tank something that flies. Yeah, the only like reliable way to kill Motor solo is to find a spot that she essentially can't attack you, where you can just sit and plunk at her for an hour and a half. Like, if you thought fighting Ichthyr with fists took a while, haven't even scratched the surface. Fire arrows. Doesn't sound like a fun fight. It's not. It's why it's why I'm playing on the server instead of solo. Potions, great arrows, and being able to run into melee. Yeah. Says the person who fisted Eikthyr. The first time I played this game, I fisted Eikthyr. Because everyone was telling me that that's ridiculous and you can't. So I did. To prove a point. And my point 'twas proven. Giggity. Okay, I've got 88 fire arrows. Everything is fixed. I know, Paint, it's why you keep coming back. I'm telling you. It's fun when she decides to stay on the ground. That's what I mean. Like, you have to find a spot that either forces her to ground, or she kind of gets stuck in a hover pattern, just constantly trying to bash you in a spot that she can't actually hit you. You can use some of those, like, dugout temples and stuff, or sometimes if you deform the terrain enough, she won't be able to access you. And then you can just take 3.5 hours to burn through 3 bows and kill her. It's a very irritating and difficult fight solo, so playing on a server is more fun in that aspect. It's not necessary, but it's just more fun. You know what is necessary? Is me making a better bow. Same way about the Elder? No, the Elder's not hard. Just fire arrows and kiting. And Eikthyr buff. So you don't run out of stamina while you're kiting. You just gotta avoid those tentacles. It's tedious. Oh yeah, no. All of the boss fights are tedious solo. Stand behind a pillar, stray fire arrows, yeah. All of the boss fights are tedious solo. That's the biggest thing. I wonder if they should make like a solo mode potion or something that gives you like a 20-minute buff that deals double damage against bosses, but it only works if you're the only player present on the world. They clearly have that flag because of sleeping. So it should be doable. That would definitely take some of the irritation out. But again, the game has a long development phase still in front of it, so it's going to be a while before it's done. They just introduced Biome and Boss 6 of, I think, a planned 9, so... Right? It was 9? Yeah, it does scale if you're solo, but not enough. Like, not nearly enough. Oh, there's swamp over here? Okay. Yeah, so this landmass goes all the way down here. Were there plains over here? I'm guessing there's no crypts or anything over here. It is. Yeah, it's massive. Have we discovered how far it goes this way? I think that's what I'm going to do, is head that way. Choose that away. Huge. Huge. 2 seconds. You know what? Actually, let me take a quick 2-minute break. Now's a great time to grab a drink, grab a snack, get up and move around. I got to refill my coffee and grab a stroopwafel. So I'll be right back in 2 minutes. See you soon. What just happened? Anyone? Was I bleeding or something?
Don't listen to them, wife poet. Get that need for speed.
Jesus Christ. That gets like... How does that not bother you?
Startle alerts were more for tug them for wife don't tug banana, tug banana, tug banana, tug banana, tug banana, tug banana.
What did I do?
I cannot do that. I'm gonna save before I do this. Yeah, that's yep. Oh, what is that little thing? He's so cute. Hi, buddy. Look at you, you cute little thing. Oh, not so cute from the front. Not so cute from the front. Oh, there's so many of them. Ow, ow, ow. There's so many of them.
Tiny squib, you approach fearless. Are you a hunter like me? Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand? Then take it, my journal. It will aid you. At first, the text may seem difficult.
There it goes. It's gone. Michael?
Yeet. Morsla PLS. THNX. Yeet.
Mikey!
Hello.
Wait. LaFay, thank you for the bits. Did you mod yourself while you were left alone in my office, you son of a... Unmod. There we go. Is he dead? Yeah, right. I'm back. Don't... Why am I coming back to hashtag Mikey for mod? Get out. Michael. My favorite one is still telling that random guy who asked to be a mod. And I told him to DM Mikey. And then Mikey coming in a couple hours later asking why someone was DMing him to be a mod. So good. Okay. I'm going that way. Oh yeah, Mort made a road. Yeah, I just realized, Mort. It's nice. It's gonna save me a lot of stamina. Gotta clean up these trees, though. It's a mess. That's still... It makes me crack up, Mikey. It's the best thing ever. It is wonderful. This way. Pavement and cobblestone. There's no... Are there, like, cobblestone pathways? Like, can you make an actual road? Because I would like to do that at some point. I don't think you can, right? There is cobble pathin'. Ooh, all right. Definitely going to work towards that. Takes a lot of rock. It's fine. I got time. I have so built a stone cutter. Get out of here. There are a startlingly large number of these wide open meadow areas overlooking bay. Like, there are a really high percentage of gorgeous areas on this starting island. You guys notice that? It's really good. Like, obviously, it's going to be very pretty because it is Miss Handsome, but... Someone's fort? Someone's house in progress? Not really, Peta. They've improved performance a little bit. I don't think... The graphics, when you look at them closely, like when you're looking at the textures closely, are not great. But when you look at the world as a whole, it's gorgeous. I think it's a stunningly beautiful game. I'm wondering, with some of the performance issues that have started to crop up, particularly with the Mistlands update, I'm wondering if they're going to update the engine at any point before full release. Like, there's... The reason that the textures are lower res when you look close is for performance gain. But I don't think it's going to be enough at the end of the day. But I don't know what they would be able to do with the Unity engine. Ooh, hello. It is a small dev team, and they haven't really expanded it a lot more, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I'll mark this as a crypt using the one everybody else does. See if we can get some cores. It is still a small dev team, and they have not, like, changed their release cadence at all, which I really appreciate. They haven't tried to, like, take advantage of the massive amount of sales that they had by cranking out all kinds of content. They're taking their time, they're making the content good. And that's just good value. They're sticking to their guns and doing what they said they'd do before they, you know, massively expand and overextend themselves and overpromise. They are continuing to underpromise and, I think, continuing to overdeliver. One-star skeleton. Ooh. Reckon me. Ow. Oh, there's a spawner. Ooh, I gotta get that spawner out of there. Ah. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. Woo. Woo. One core. Cool. Cool. Realistic goals? It's a weird business model, isn't it, right? Is that 3 1-star skeletons, like 6 other ones, a spawner, and I get 1 core. I put a tiny splash of cloves in the coffee grounds this morning. And it just makes it very fragrant and tasty and seasonal. It's lovely. Lovely. Do 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 do. Okay. We're following standard dungeon protocol here and hugging the right wall. Hello? Tell me I'm gonna go through this whole thing and get 1 core. Oh, I love this hammer. So much. So much. Hi, Mags. It was running like absolute trash. Valheim had better textures. Complete garbage. So gonna have to wait for that to be fixed. Apparently a lot of people are saying it's not running well for them either. So I'm not alone in that. But I am intensely disappointed. Ooh! That is, like, if you... not to be depresso espresso here. But if you want to summarize my last year in one circumstance, it's being excited and looking forward to something for months. And then when it arrives, it is not what you expected and worse than you could have ever thought. Yeah, it's not a matter of drivers. Oh! Is that another spawner? Or is that a ghost? It's a ghost. It's a ghost. Okay, we're good. That's 4 cores. Is that all I'm getting? Nesselheim, how's it going? Good to see you. It's National Monkey Day. That's weird. That's weird. Alright, that's everything. 4 cores. I mean, it's not awful. But I need a lot more than that. Right? What do I need for... I need 5 for the smelter and 5 for the kiln. So I still need 2 more if I want to make one of each of those. That doesn't count portals and everything. Coffee in hand and ready for the day. That's nice. Alright, let me mark that as done. Moving on. That's copper with some trees on it. Need to spill the tea on your neighbors? Have an update on the husband who cheated a 3rd time. Oh, I thought it was the wife that cheated a 3rd time. Or maybe it was just my complete inability to function mentally yesterday. Which is only slightly improved today. Obviously. Dish. third time, yeah. That's copper. Let's dip into the woods a little bit. Maybe we'll find another one. That's a troll cave, and there's a spawner over there. I want the troll cave. I'll grab the bones, though. I'm gonna need the bones for troll armor. This is just rock, right? That's copper. Even after wifey replaced the lock, she already let him back into the house. He came home last night for the first time in days, trying to get in for knocking for 20 minutes. You apparently used Bork 769 times. I don't know how to feel about that. I guess, well, raid message, though. So that makes sense. Like, all of my most used emotes and stuff, like, from that report, it's like, here's the emotes that got used the most. And it's just my raid, like, the ones from the raid message. So it's a little, skewed. Oh, hi, fella. You have a big stick. I'm gonna leave you and your big stick over there. First death of the day. I'm sorry, Patch. Speaking of trolls, yeah. We got trolls. This is a pretty sizable Black Forest biome. This is good. There's some carrots. Leave those for now. Gotta focus on cores. Nope. Grab them blueberries, though. Oop. Whoop. Whoop. That looks like it might be a crypt. It is! Yoink! Stag breakers at 65%. Should be okay. As long as I don't need to smash a ton. Hopefully this one, I'll get the cores I need for now. Hear a lot of shuffling. I don't like shuffling. That's a spawner. Ooh. Ooh. Elder spawn. There's another elder spawn. I wonder if that's on the same island. Because the other one's up here. So we got one out here. I wonder if that is the same landmass. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's 8. That was 4 cores in that one room. There's nothing else in there. Oh, I missed that. Is this going to be a dead-end ramp, or is this going to go to a... secret door? Oh! Hi. That's a dead end. Yeah, it's a dead end. Okay. Do 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 do. Knock knock. Ow! Is that another spawner over there? Stupid 1 stars and your million hit points. Nope, that's a core. Jackpot. Ooh! What is this room? Room is ominous. Hang on, let me make sure there's nothing else in this room. No chests. There's 2 doors. Alright, so we're gonna do... Came in from there, so we're gonna do the right-hand door first. That one's a dead end. How many glowing mushrooms do I have? Alright, I'll grab a couple more. How's my weight? 153. Alright, we're good. Sorry. Kid's teacher emailed. I needed to make sure it was just a regular email and not something I needed to respond to. Oh, hi. You didn't bring enough gingerbread cookies to deal with today? Gingerbread. Alright, that's one branch. Still hear a lot of uncomfortable sounds. Okay, main room. Oh, hi. I see your sword. Best thing about the Stag Breaker is being able to hit enemies through doors. Because of the area of effect. It's fantastic. Yeah. That's it for that branch. It's the best. It's a game changer, period. It's the best weapon in the game. And only slightly because me likey smashy. Alright, maybe mostly because me likey smashy. I've never made the iron sledge, so I haven't used it. Ah! Ooh. There's a torch over there. That implies there might be more cores. It's like this, but better. Alright, well, I guess I'm rushing iron. Out of curiosity, if you put a workbench down, can you break these down? I'm gonna go with no. You can't put a bench down. Okay. That makes more sense. You still can't get anything. Yeah, alright. You can with mods, but it doesn't let you. Okay. Alright. I got everything that I need. I now have 9 cores. I have 4 more, so that gives me 13 cores. So that's enough to make an extra smelter if I need it. How many cores does the portal take? Also, why don't I have the ability to build a portal? What am I missing? Oh, fine wood, right? Doesn't the portal takes 2 cores? Maybe? I feel cold. Well, I'm gonna feel punctured if I don't get out of here. 2 per portal, okay. So I'll have enough to make the smelter, make the kiln, and make a portal pair. So that works for me. This works for me. I'm going to head towards the Elder Spawn and see if it's connected on the same landmass. Portals in this economy? Right? Why is it always nighttime? Why are days so short? Is that another crypt? That's another crypt. I'm gonna leave that one though. I don't need it at the moment. Can you slow the day down? Not without mods. We're not running any mods on the server currently. With mods, you can change... you can make the night go by faster. Ma'am? Yeah. Sleeping makes the night go by immediately. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm just gonna go in real quick. Because they're aggroed on me. Oh, they didn't go away. Why are they camping? How long does it take them to lose aggro? I say the same thing to my daughter constantly. Just like, you're pretty. Gotcha. Ooh, copper. Have a good workout, Mort. She will enjoy that to have the tables turned. Her one teacher, after back to school night, one of her teachers was like, told her yesterday, she's like, you look exactly like your father. Like, it's uncanny. And I was like, you know what that means? And she was like, I'm annoying? I was like, no, it means you're pretty. And she just went, if you want a textbook demonstration of a scoff. It was perfection. I'm in for a rough next few years. Yeah, that's an understatement. Hey, I found the end of the world. Ah! Rougher. Yeah. A server option to allow sleep of a percentage. Though that typically requires mods. Bishop. Even in, like, Minecraft doesn't do that. You have to get mods for that. Alright, so... do I want to run back this way? That's basically been exposed. Would you just... honestly... have some decorum. How did that miss that bird? I'm sick and tired of these Grey Dwarves. Alright. They have a clock you can add and just tell everyone that they have a bedtime. The one Minecraft plugin that works really well is that as soon as one person lays down into bed at night, the world time speeds up, so time starts passing faster. And then the more people that are on and lay in bed, if there's only one person on the server, then it jumps to daylight. But if you have like 4 people on and 2 of them lay down, then the night speeds up by 50%. So you can still work through the night if you need to, and then everyone else can lay down and it still makes the night go faster. That one I think is the best compromise overall. There's some that are like plaster a big thing like so-and-so is in bed, you know, lay down kind of thing, which is just irritating. Because if you're exploring or doing something and you can't really do that. What is Penny to when Doug goes to bed? Penny goes to bed before I do. Like, aggressively. Gets angry if I don't put her to bed at like 7 o'clock. She starts running in and laying in her. She stays in a crate at night. She doesn't have to, but she'll still sleep in there even if the door's open. And she just goes and lays in there, starting at like 6:30. And then comes out and looks at you like, I want a biscuit because I'm going to bed. So she'll make eye contact with you, move like she's going to bed, look back at you like you see him going to bed, right? So get a biscuit and let's go to bed. And she will do that for a couple hours until you finally give in and put her to bed. Katie Bot, how's it going? It's hilarious and adorable because she's like a 90-year-old woman going to bed at 6:30. Do I want to kill this thing? I want all these Grey Dwarves to get away from me, is what I want. I got an ancient seed. And now I'm running away. Have good work, Patch. Thank you for hanging out, buddy. Ooh. Paint, you were saying there was a blueberry shortage. There's a lot of blueberries over here. Just running through. I've got half a stack already. And I haven't harvested all the ones that I've seen. She's done with people and go hide. I mean, I do the same thing, Jenna, to be fair. My brain just switches off and I just leave. I'm done for now. No, it's nowhere near me, though, Paint. I'm nowhere near my house.
A kind gesture.
I'm way out here. So just running along this coast, there's a ton. Patch, before I go real quick, how do you say constipation in German? Far from pooping. Bye, Patch. It's been real. Go into your room. Go into your room and go into her crate at your dad's house. She'll either hide downstairs, or if the door to the downstairs is closed, she'll bark at you till you open it. Winter, what's going on? All the blueberries. Yoink. Like, that might be the worst ever. Don't challenge him, Bob, because I assure you it gets way worse than that. I assure you. That gauntlet has been thrown down before, and it was regretted immediately. Oh, hi, Swamp. That's not where I want to be. Whoop! That's a big boy. That's a big boy that I don't want any part of. That big boy is murdering some Grey Dwarves. The bar is really low at this point. There is no bar. Patch. There is no bar. Implying that there's still a bar at this point is a misnomer. We're in the basement. I like that you're comparing your jokes to the lowest place on Earth. It's very accurate and self-aware. Family man, how's it going? How do you deal with that pressure? Ooh. Whole line of copper nodes. Overlooking a swamp. Because why not? This actually doesn't look to be a massive swamp biome. Call James Cameron to get the bar for you. Hey, look, more copper. Family man, thank you so much for 18 months. I really appreciate that. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday to you. Welcome to the surprise Valheim stream. The oh my god, ray tracing does not work in Witcher 3 despite assurances stream. Do 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 do. How big is this? Is this going to connect? Like, man. Yeah, the Mistlands dropped a week or so ago. Family man. Wow, look at all these blueberries. So new biome, new boss. There's now 6 bosses, 6 biomes. And there's a lot of systematic changes. The one that I'm most excited about is hasn't been discovered on this server yet, and I don't want to spoil it for people who are... I had it spoiled for me. I don't want to spoil it. Patch, it's not a joke if you have to explain it. There's a guy on TikTok who's going back through Futurama episodes and revisiting jokes that he didn't get the first time through. And it's not like 90% of them are not like actual jokes that they said. They're sight gags in the background, which often, like in The Simpsons, are incredibly niche, subtle jokes that are extra funny if you understand them. The new feature is bacon. I mean, yeah. This is not the new feature. It should be. We can already slaughter boar. Why can't we make bacon? This thing empty? Oh, it is not. It is not empty. It's filled with bone people. Grey dwarf bacon. Is there a chest in here? No. It was a lie. One of the coolest things about Futurama is someone was curious as to why, if Fry fell into the cryo chamber just before midnight, how come he woke up in mid-afternoon on New Year's Eve, 1,000 years in the future? And it turns out they accurately calculated the time loss over 1,000 years would end up being something like 7 hours and 16 minutes. And that's around what time he woke up. Which is hilarious, because who would ever notice or care? But that's why Futurama and The Simpsons were so brilliant. More swamp. It is. One of the first ones. The guy started the series because he was rewatching, and Fry arrived somewhere. I forget where they went. But there was a sign in either Hebrew or Yiddish. And then hanging underneath the sign was a sign in English that said, cut rate. And he wanted to see what that sight gag was, and the sign was in Hebrew for a moil, which is someone who performs circumcisions. And he was offering cut rates, which is just, it was on screen for less than 2 seconds in the background. So that's what he's doing now, is just going through every episode and finding all those tiny little sight gags that you never notice unless you notice. And they're so funny. This looks like, is this going to be plains? It says it's meadows. I got a little scared from the tower. The adult jokes in kids' cartoons? Oh, yeah. Those are rewatching old cartoons as a kid, old cartoons as an adult, is hilarious when you hear some of the jokes and you're like, oh, wait, hold on a second. That's inappropriate. Shrek is not a movie for kids yet. It's hilarious. I love stuff like that, though. It's great. Might be a Draugr village, though. Might be. Might be. I'm kind of far from home. Although, not that bad. I can just cut straight back through here. There is... looks to be a Draugr village down here. Alright, so this is a big bay coming down, but then the island goes back up this way. This starting island, I don't know that I've seen a land, not just starting island, but a landmass in Valheim that's this big. No, that's an abandoned village, not a Draugr village. Abandoned. Ooh, a chest. You were thinking about this a little bit. Were you now? I'm not even taking my weapon out. You don't deserve a weapon. You deserve death. From these hands! The island's in its bulking phase. They had to make more room for Mistlands, so that's why the plains are so much closer than they usually are. The Mistlands update should not have changed the seeding paint. The seeds already contained all of the biomes, or areas where the biomes would exist. So that wouldn't have changed it. Like, even if we regenerated the Mr. Handsome seed, it should be identical. It wouldn't have compressed anything. I think this is just a unique one. There are some wild seeds out there. I forget what the seed is called, but there's a seed that Valheim speedrunners use that has every boss except the Elder is on the starting island. And the Elder is like across like a body of water this big from spawn. I think it's just this particular seed has, Zera ran into Plains 2 already on his starting island? Interesting. Maybe I'll make a new save and regen Mr. Handsome. Because Mr. Handsome, that seed had a really small starting island, right? A not particularly good, pretty small starting island. I do not want to fight you, Mr. Starred Neck. No. Also had motor on it. Yeah, I'm wondering, Sothra, if that big mountain down by my house is going to end up having motor on it. No, it's not. You're not an idiot, Paint. It's a good thought, but I don't think they changed how seeds work with the Mistlands update. That's something that would have invalidated any existing seeds, which they would have had to say, hey, by the way, all your existing seeds no longer work. Or you have to regen all your existing seeds. I think it's just luck of the draw. This is ridiculous. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, we have a lot of people on the server, and it's a starting island that is more than big enough for everyone to spread out and never run into anybody else. Why is there a 1-star Grey Dwarf chasing me? Please no. Or is that a 2-star? He's blue. Abu di Abu Da. Every world I've ever seen, there was maybe 3 to 5% of the map that was Mistlands. That can be fun, though. I think, is it the final one is going to be the fire one, whatever that's called? The Ashlands? Is that supposed to be number 9? Because that biome is going to be terrible. Like, that biome's going to be awful. I'm going to dip in here, dry off, and lose some aggro here. Here's another crypt, though. Roomier and more resource generous, yes. It absolutely is. Deep in the north, already take up a large portion of every seed. Yeah, is that... I think the Ashlands is supposed to be the final biome. Is this cave moist? Ancaria, how's it going? Good to see you again. It is indeed. It is rather damp. Moist. And it's negative. Nice. That was pretty quick, Jenna. I know several people who have had it continued to test positive for like a week. Hey, look, a spawner. Should I chop the spawner real quick and grab another seed? Oh, stamina. Excuse me. Pardon me. Yoink and away. Uh-oh. 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 Might have to pop Ichthyr here. Can you get me up here? Micah! Thank you so much for the raid. I'm trying not to die. Oh, God, he's throwing... Look, I'm being trolled. Micah, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody, from Micah's stream. My name is Tug. I'm trying not to die to a troll. Hello! Hello! How was your stream? What were you up to today? Thank you so much for the raid. Y'all, if you were in my stream, you don't know Micah, you're doing Twitch wrong. Please, please. Go follow Micah. She's absolutely lovely and wonderful and kind and nice. And lovely in every way. My polar opposite, if you would. Hi, everybody. My name is Tug. I was going to be playing some of the new Witcher 3 update this morning. That was my plan for the last, 2.5 months of excitement and build-up to the next-gen update to Witcher 3. But it's broken. So we're not doing that. So we're playing on my Valheim community server. If you haven't played Valheim, it's a Viking survival game that's absolutely incredibly fun and deep and has a great building system. And they just had an update adding another biome and a new boss and stuff, so it's good. Disney Dreamlight Valley. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the party. End up dying and losing everything so often. That happens even in multiplayer. But at least then, you can ping some people to get a corpse run going. What is... Somebody built a workbench up here? Another Cyberpunk 2077 style disaster. Yeah, it was not good. We loaded it up, I turned on ray tracing and everything, and it looked like... the textures looked worse than Valheim, which Valheim is a pretty game. Just don't look too closely at the textures. Yikes. It was not good. So hopefully they'll get it fixed and we can actually try it out and see what it looks like. You just got the Witcher games? You haven't started playing yet? Blushing, I highly recommend them. They're fantastic stories. I played through on stream from 1 through 3. I ended up streaming 3 for 280 hours or something. It's a really rich, deep story. A massive world. It's so good. It's absolutely wonderful. I really enjoyed 1, and 2 was fine. I wasn't massively excited about 2, but it was alright. Salty, what's going on? You did that right, see. You did the thing. Sonic, what's going on? Pretty much Corrupt Phoenix. It seems so. It hath been botched. Patch says, moist. Wait, how long have you been chasing me? I haven't been in the Black Forest for 5 minutes. Come here. It is nighttime, I guess. I guess. Yep. Okay, where am I? I got distracted. Look at the size. If you've played Valheim, I just want to point out the size of our starting island on this seed. It is huge, and it goes all the way up here. Our merchant is on the starting island. The elder is on our starting island. It's wild. Ober, what's going on? Maybe Angry Joe will make a video about it? Maybe. Alright, I need to get back to my house so I can build the things that I just went to get things for. Let's head back here so we can update the cartography table. If you haven't played Valheim in a while, they did add a cartography table, which is particularly good if you have friends playing with you, either on a server or local game, where you can submit the things that you've discovered and then pick up a copy of the map that other people have found. So, hello, Blushing. Which is great, because then you can see stuff that other people have explored that you haven't. And it's very helpful. No, Mr. Grey Dwarf. No. You stay over there. I'm gonna run back this way. Mort's Road should be over here somewhere, right? Yeah, any cartography table. They all sync up, so. So everybody could make a cartography table at their own house, and then when you interact with it, it'll update with other people's cartography tables, which is cool. Particularly if you don't, if your house is not particularly near other people's houses, it's helpful. Yeah, we should, I was thinking about that today. We should build a portal hub near spawn somewhere. Yeah, the one that already exists is here at Sother's house, Patch. It's this thing right here. Record discoveries. Okay. So now it's updated. We have another Elder spawn out here, which is across... It's actually on a different island. Alright, I'm gonna head home. And do some stuff. Ooh, do I have stuff for the trader? I have a little bit for the trader. Should I pop over to the trader real quick? I haven't been to the trader yet. Yeah, I was thinking a portal at spawn that leads to the community house. Where's Bubble Boy? There he is. The updates don't muck up your server. We started a new one. With the update, Family Man. But it could a little bit. I could wear a Yule hat. I need $9.50 for that. I have more cash at home, but... Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's been about a week, but this is also our third fresh start Valheim server. I don't know what you're talking about, Patch. I have to figure out how to get people to swear their allegiance to me somehow. Bird. Hey, bird. Hey, bird. Hey, bird. Hey, bird. Stupid seagulls. Got what you deserve. All right. How many feathers do I have now? 18. Nice. Because I'm going to have to go troll hunting. And I need feathers. For some fire arrows. Okay. So once I have the smelter going, then I can go start harvesting some copper and some tin. And then I can get knives. Well, I can make a knife. And nails. That's right. Nails. And then make a carve. And then I can really go exploring. The map looks amazing now. Yeah, it's nice to be able to see what everybody has explored. And you can toggle it off. Down here, Patch. Behind my head. In the corner. You can toggle off cartography table. Yeah, it can be a little buggy. What? But it's decent overall. It's nice. You can left click it. The little toggle switch, you can left click. And it goes away. If you right click any of those icons now, those icons disappear, which is cool. Yeah. Notice that. Notice that right away. That's awesome. Boop boop. For less messy? What are you implying, Pain? Maps where you use consistent icons for the same thing so that you can carefully sort and curate what your map shows? That's just nonsense. Absolute nonsense. People like using pins. Listen, I mark every copper node I come across and I'm never going to stop. Right. 380. I almost have enough gold. That's not bad. That's not bad. Eyes and bones. I don't have any Grey Dwarf eyes? Did I just not pick them up? Wild. Certain Bodhi players, yep. Got it in one. Got it in one. Do I have? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'll keep all that stuff because that's more stacks than I have. Welcome back, Zorla. Did I die? No, I made it back. Safe and sound. Explored the top coast of this island. It looks to be... It looks to have 3 peninsulas coming off. Maybe 4, unless this connects together. But I got cores, so I can make things. And a portal. Which reminds me, I need to make a smelter and a charcoal kiln. So I need that stone that I just put over here. And my cores. Build you over here in the courtyard. You don't like this spot. Why? Am I too close? No, you don't like this spot. Why don't you like this spot? This spot is nice. I made it for you. You will go in your spot, and you will like it. Thank you. Crap. I need more room. Need more room. Never get the ground how you want it? Yeah. Also, hi, Shelly. I agree. You can get it kind of close, but never, like, exactly how you want it. It's fine. Get rid of this stone. Okay. So then you need to go here because I need access to both sides of you. I forgot about that. And then the kiln we can put over here. Like so. Nice. Okay. And then I'll need wood. But we're good. Cool. Kale, do we accept new players? If you pop into Discord and hang out in stream for a couple days just so we can get to know you, then you'll be more than welcome to join. In the past, we've had very disruptive folks jump in. So we do have a small grace period of getting to know you before you jump in. Just because it is such a shared experience with shared resources and stuff. So you're more than welcome to join Discord and hang out with us for a couple days, and then we'll get you in. Talking about paint like that? Yeah, and now we're stuck. So we don't want a repeat of these actions, you know? Anyway. I need to start cranking out some charcoal. Let me go chop some wood. Actually, let me harvest my honey first. That's probably full. Also, hi, Zara. I didn't say hi to you before. I apologize. We live and we learn. Sometimes. Sometimes. Sometimes we learn. Not always. Maybe I'll go grab some tin first and then come back. I also want to go hunt a couple more trolls. I do also want to make a bone tower shield. Do that, but also then I can't use my stag breaker, and I don't have a better one-handed thing, which is going to take getting some iron or some copper before I do that. All right. Well. Only going to be here for 15 minutes, though, because of work. Aw. Zara, you saw that dungeon room a day thing? In January, I'm going to be doing that, like, first thing every day on stream. Is making my dungeon room of the day. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to try and stick with it as long as I can. So, if you didn't see that, there's somebody who came up with the idea of making a massive dungeon. If you play D&D, or if you're a dungeon master or a game master in other tabletop RPGs, came up with the idea of making a mega dungeon. And that can be very daunting because that's there's a lot that goes into that. So the idea is that every single day in 2023, you make a room. Just one room. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. You just make an room. Every month ends up being one floor of the dungeon, and then by the end of the year, you have a 12-floor, 365-room mega dungeon that's ready to go and built out. So, I'm totally doing that. I'm getting a new notebook, and I'm totally doing that. And I think part of our little chit chat before we fully start games in the morning is part of that is going to be making the room for the day. And I think it's going to be cool. You get the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, yeah. Well, I have an overall theme that I want to do. So, I've actually been wanting to make a mega dungeon, but it's a lot to do. So I've been tossing around ideas, and I wanted to do a big elemental themed mega dungeon. So this is a good opportunity for it. And that allows me to make, every 3 months. So the first 3 months of the year will be one elemental wing, and then, go through the 4 different prime elements. Is there a link to that in Discord? Yeah, Mags. Uber posted it yesterday in the D&D channel. Avatar, the last dungeon run. Well, it goes into, the new world that I've been building for the last few months when I haven't been able to play. Actually, for the last, year now. It's going to end up being, the prime dungeon of that campaign. So, yeah. Did I ever finish Tunic off stream? Yes. Tunic is incredible. And, I dislike that Tunic barely got any recognition at the Game of the Year Awards. It deserved way more than that. So did Vampire Survivors. So did Cult of the Lamb. There's a lot of not AAA games this year that deserved way more recognition than they got. It's incredible. Particularly, I am the target audience for a game like that. Because it's such a throwback to NES and even Sega Genesis era games where the game didn't tell you anything and you had to go through the little pamphlet, the little manual that came with the game to figure anything out, from control systems to what stuff does. And the prime mechanic in Tunic is they take little pages like that are not written in English. It's pictography, and you find them, and it pieces together different mechanics as you get deeper into the game, and it's wonderful. I did not complete the manuals under. I want to go back and play through it again, but I want to play through it again with my kids because I want them to experience it too. Vampire Survivors came out on mobile because you've already found yourself working through progression all over again. Yeah, my son's been picking away at progression on Vampire Survivors on his phone too. Every time I fire up my phone to play a game, I end up playing Marvel Snap. Got stuck on the first boss and shelved it. It is a game that rewards exploration and discovery. If you try to rush it, you will struggle. Yeah. I thought that was like a weird branch or something. It's a... Hello, dear. Goodbye, dear. Alright, let's throw some tin in the smelter. And we'll go get some copper. Play better when your anxiety is lower, so you've been playing more chill games instead this year. Speaking of chill games, if you didn't see, Potioncraft came out of early access yesterday. Speaking of fantastic games from this year, Potioncraft is probably pretty easily my favorite crafting game that I've ever played. The crafting and discovery system in that game is beyond words incredible. It's on it's $12 or something, which is outrageous. It's outrageous. Potioncraft is incredible. It's worth every penny of that. Absolutely every penny of that. I'm gonna need a new chest for ore and stuff. Yeah, you can buy it on my Nexus store. It does. It gives me a little cut. It's the same price, and it's just you get a Steam key. Furniture. I need wood. Do I have enough wood in here for... I do. Let's finish this shelf out. And add another chest. I'm going to need more signs, too. This one's going to be ore. And metal. And coal. I did paint. I almost updated Planet Zoo and started playing that when Witcher was so buggy, but I decided to jump back into this. It's just animals. Yeah. Dumb. Thank you, see. Yeah, Potioncraft is fantastic. Genuinely, the crafting and discovery system in that game is stunning. It has to be because it is the core mechanic of the game, so if it didn't work well, that would be a problem, but it's really, really good. Real good. All that stuff. Do I have... Yeah, always need charcoal, right? I'm getting warmer. Throw more tin in. I'll throw more charcoal in there when I'm done. When it's done. Oops. Okay, let's let that go for a little bit. Get warm and rested. Then we'll go get a little bit of copper, and we'll unlock some actual recipes. Then I can make a copper mace, make the bone tower shield, and start making some nails, put up some trophies, get this decoration going. Make this place look pretty. I do want to make... I think I'm going to make a farm over here, like have... Actually, let me put the path there now while I'm thinking of it. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Here we go. Oi! No. No, no. No, no, sir. Okay, and then I can put... I'll put some fences up, and I'll make that like my carrots and stuff over there. Once we get to that point. I need a cultivator first, which... I need bronze for. So that's still down the line. Alright, I'll leave my hoe here. Equip fire arrows. Let's go grab... There's a copper node pretty close to me, right? Oh, hi, Zorlda. Have you explored the cool spot yet? Because it's a cool spot. That's my copper node, not the cool spot. En route. It's a very pretty spot. I hope you like it. Much excite. You have a plan. That's exciting. Boar. Give me your skin. And your fleshy bits. Delicious, delicious fleshy bits. Where's this copper node? Up the hill or down the hill? Why do I always do this at night? Bronze mace is 8 bronze, which is 16 copper and 8 tin. Okay. Yummy, delicious, fleshy bits. Why? Why do I always get swarmed? Alright. Johnny Poison over here. Yeah, heal through this. Chump. Heal through my hammer to your face. You jerk. Moving on. Another one. Come on. I told you. Listen, I don't just throw down cool spot markers all over the map, okay? It's like its own little hidden oases. It's cool. It's like a standing stone plinth. Oh my god. Go away. Just let me live my life. Just you wait? You know I don't do well with waiting. Why would you say that? Okay, now that I've murdered the entire population of this zone. Or not. Oh, look, a brute. Jesus Christ, they just keep coming. They just keep coming. No, Mr. Brute. No, Mr. Brute. No, Mr. Brute. Bad Brute. Ooh, Brute hurts. Oh, Brute hurts. Okay. I'm going to be encumbered by the time I even get to the copper. Chop, chop. I hate how little copper you get from these deposits. I got an copper. Oh, I got 2 copper. Oh my god. Seriously? My dude. This is not the time, nor the place big copper keeping all the little Vikings down. Yeah. He's tainted my copper. Also, how has my weapon skill not leveled up once during this? Can we talk about that? My dude. Just hit him in the face with a pickaxe. That worked. Another brute? I cannot tank another brute! Alright, well. I'll run home and process some of this stuff and then come back in the daytime where hopefully I get attacked a little bit less. Yep. Hey, leveled up my running. That's all repaired. Got more charcoal. Get that cranking. Oh, it's still full of tin. Well, I got, honestly, 6 copper from that wasn't bad. That's actually really good. I'm not even mad about that. Eyes and bones. Can't even be upset about that. Did I have Dan? Yeah, they're there. Reload the kiln. Been at your current job for 7 years as of today? Wow. Yeah, I have Game Pass, Better Bread. Yeah, Valheim is on Game Pass on PC. It's going to be on Game Pass on consoles, I believe in the spring, is what they're targeting. Which is exciting. I know my kid will be excited, because he's wanted to play it, and I keep telling him no. Your next longest tenure job is 1.5 years? Wow. Listen, he wants to play everything that I play, which is adorable. And I don't mind it. But he jumps around too much. Maybe I'm projecting. It's not out. It's not on there yet. Is it? Doing a heckin' influence? I know all of the Riot games, like Valorant and stuff, are going to be on there, which my son is super excited for. He wants to play Valorant a lot. As of last night, I've never played League of Legends. And I can honestly tell you, I don't think I have any desire to ever play League of Legends. He's now the proud owner of a Switch Lite with Mario Kart party and incoming Minecraft for Christmas. Nice. The cool thing about Minecraft on the Switch is you get Mario levels and textures, which is really fun. Wants to play all the things and watch all the things? Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. Yeah, there's like mushroom textures. You can get Mario and Luigi skins and stuff. It's cool. It's pretty neat. Let's put you here. Are you too hot? No, you're good, right? Okay. This is ores. Stuff. Minecraft on the Switch is difficult if you play it on PC. Yes, 100%. Zara, have a good day at work. Thank you for hanging out. Even if it's retail, you get to define how your day goes. Never let other people define how your day goes. Okay, that copper's cranking. We got lots of tin. Once we get our first piece of copper, that'll unlock a bunch of recipes, right? Maybe I should go chop wood. Oh, you know what? I could use that as the portal. I could have all the trophies and then have the portal on the... Why are you here? Volume of work increase with COVID never slowed down. Oh, that's fair. Take care, Zero. Okay, so if I could put the portal... I was going to put the like throne here. Kept zooming in on Steve's face. It's bacon delivery. Oh yeah, that's fair. Ooh, Wife Boat made me a grilled cheese with bacon last night. It was fantastic. Just wanted to share. It hit the spot like crazy. Oh, I need to build the forge. I need 6 copper for the forge. Okay. And it was like extra... Oh, it was just really good. It was just really good. Imagine being able to afford cheese. Listen. Costco has blocks of cheddar, like the really nice Cabot Reserve stuff. And it's not that bad price-wise, particularly for cheese. Cheese is expensive now. The only problem is, it's a giant brick, a 2-pound block of extra sharp cheddar. Like, it's not small. This is not a small brick of cheese. This is a massive, literal brick of cheddar. I have 2 of these. And it's the 3-year. And it's really firm and crumbly. Oh. So good. So good. Cheese break. It comes out to like, I want to say just under $6 a pound, which right now cheddar at like the supermarket is around $6 for 8 ounces, which is half a pound. So it's both good cheese and cheap cheese, comparatively. Give me a fork and microwave it, right? Cheese influencer, yeah. Yeah. They have a couple different grades of the Cabot, too. It's not good for me in the long run. It's not a good thing for me to know this. At all. Harlick, welcome in, by the way. Cheese. Me likey cheese. Alright, let's go get more copper. It's daytime, it's still raining, but oh well. Eat up and roll out. Autobots, roll out. Is that spot everything you wanted it to be, Zelda? Pretty nice. Tis pretty nice. It's a nice spot. Tis a nice spot. Why? Why are you here? Leave my copper alone. Oh, he got launched. He went all the way down the mountain. Goodbye. I have to say, memes aside, the Miss Handsome Seed is working out pretty well. It is as beautiful as her face, which, as we all know, is stunning. Enjoy your lurk. I appreciate it. What's the for? There's no Define beauty differently. You have taste and you don't. Wow. That's a strong statement. That is a strong statement. Hey, look, Patch is back. Sorry in advance. I don't like when you, of all people, started like that, Patch. Came across my feed, thought you'd like. The Air Force has built new missiles filled with strawberry jelly. With these, they can jam enemy radar. The radar, sir, it appears to be jammed. I lost the beeps, the sweeps, and the creeps. The what, and the what? That's not all he's lost. Raspberry. Only one man would dare give me the raspberry. Bone Star. Thank you, Patch. I've told this story before. Many, many years ago, I was working for a retailer and I was putting grills together. And we were building a whole set of smokers, and they were tall tower smokers. So the middle section was a round black metal piece with a door in the front. So naturally, I did that scene, put that on my head, and slammed the door shut and yelled Lone Star into the smoker. And it worked really well. I thought it was funny. All the guys I was working with had no idea what I was doing. But I thought it was funny. What's my weight at? I can get a little more. A little more. A little more. That wasn't really unique to that particular instance. No. No, Patch. That definitely didn't happen. This was not a, this was not that kind of crowd. At all. Judy Yang, how's it going? Good to see you again. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're well. Where's the edge of this copper node? It just keeps going. Been lurking? Thank you for that. I hope you're doing well. Hopefully I can get this copper out of here before my pick breaks. It's going to be close. And I didn't get any copper out of that. Because reasons. And it broke. Alright. The dog is sick? No? Oh, I'm sorry. I hope they feel better soon. I hope it's nothing serious. Going to the vet today? I hope it's nothing serious. And I hope the vet is cheap. That's the other part. Pets can be expensive. I don't have any more coal. You go here, you go here. I didn't get any more tin. I have some stone. Put you down here. Didn't get any trophies. I did get some eyes, though. It's never cheap, no. No, no. Spend more on cat food than video games now. Yeah, right? That's what one of the things that I have complained about since this game, since I first started mining copper in this game, is how little you get out of each massive, massive node. Alright, I'm gonna head back and get some more before we lose the daylight. Actually, I'm gonna get a rested bonus. Look, I'm sitting down. $25 because she was the runt, then she chewed the planks off your back deck and needed surgery for a bowel blockage. Jeez. We had, we got a set of keys hounds. Initially, we just got a male from the litter. And it was a breeder that was like, he gave my dad the wrong vibes when we were there. So there were only two left, and it was a boy and a girl. And my one brother picked out the boy, so we ended up taking him home. And then like a week later or so, the breeder called and was like, hey, no one wants the girl. You guys can come have her if you want, like for free. Just come take her. We don't want her anymore. Which should have been sign number one. And she was so ill. She had worms, she had bowel blockage, she had clearly been physically abused. It was bad. They ended up getting arrested. My father is a pacifist and like not a very aggressive person. And he he nearly lost it. So they ended up being arrested, and we got her, and she was awesome. She was great for a long time. They were great dogs. They were completely inseparable for their entire lives. And she still never went near strangers, particularly if they were men. She would never go near them. She never really got over that. But she was great with us. She was great. She was a great, great family dog. And she took care of her brother because he was an idiot. He was an absolute, just about as sharp as a sack of wet mice. Just, you had to wonder if there was anything going on inside that brain whatsoever. Because there really wasn't at any point. She exploited the crap out of it, too. She did okay with my dad, yeah. Was he very pretty? He was an incredibly handsome dog. Incredibly handsome. Yeah, the forge is like a crafting table. There's this smelter that you have to put charcoal and copper in, and that'll get you copper bars. And then you can build the forge, which is like a crafting table for metals. About as sharp as a sack of wet mice. See, listen. If you get the opportunity, sit down one afternoon on YouTube or something and watch a collection of Foghorn Leghorn cartoons. And you will learn so many phrases like that. He's a nice boy, but he's about as sharp as a sack of wet mice. Honestly, some of my favorite phrases ever uttered. Boy, I said, boy, he just ain't right. That's where that comes from. Foghorn Leghorn is a giant rooster. One of the classic Looney Tunes characters, and he's absolutely incredible. Well, C's not American, so... Yeah, the chicken hawk. Foghorn Leghorn is incredible. Absolutely wonderful. I said, boy. Blame it on not being American? Yeah, I mean, it's Looney Tunes, like Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. All those different ones. Foghorn Leghorn was just another one, and the things he says are just great. Just great. Anyway, going back to dim-witted dog, they would go out onto our back deck, which was closed in, so they could go out onto the back deck, not out into the yard frequently, but they could go out on, and they would hang out on the back deck a lot. And it was a huge deck. And it like connected to a little side yard that was fenced in. But so they would need somebody to let them out. Unless it was warm out, then we would just have the screen door closed. But the latch on the screen door, as most screen doors eventually become, didn't shut completely. You still needed to like give it some oomph, but you could pop it open if you pushed it hard enough. So the girl dog figured this out. So then she would go to her brother when she wanted to go out and would get him all fired up, would like nip at him and stuff, and then would take off for the back door. And he would immediately jump up and start chasing after her, like, yeah, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. And then she would just stop to the side, and he would slide past her, slam into the door, pop it open, and she would walk out. Then the door would close, he'd be sitting there, like, shook, because he just slammed into the door, and she'd be outside just walking around, and he would start crying because now he was inside and she was outside, and he didn't understand how that happened. And she just walked away. I got what I wanted out of you. We're done. She was great. She also, and Wifeboat met her before we unfortunately had to put her down. But she was also so just quiet and reserved and timid that you didn't really notice her a lot of the time. But she would sneak up to you and just, if she liked you, she would just sneak up to you and kind of just, if you were like sitting on the couch, you'd be sitting there and you'd realize that for the last 15 minutes that you've been petting a dog's head, and you didn't realize that that ever started. She would just kind of sneak in there real slow and casual, like just slide in. And then you're like, when did I start petting you? Where did you come from? Hilarious. Your friend's dog does that? Yeah. Yeah, she was great. She was an absolute sweetheart. Wait, didn't I have 50? Oh, did I put it in the chest accidentally? Yeah, she was lovely. She was as lovely as her brother was dumb. And that's saying something, because that boy... Yeah, dumb dogs are fun. That's why we love Penny. She's pretty. She's so pretty. She's just the prettiest girl. Any cats? No, I had cats growing up, but neither Wifeboat or I are really big fans of cats. Keysound's known for being dumb or smart. Smart and stubborn, which is a difficult combination to deal with sometimes. Do we have dogs now? Yeah, we have Miss Penny. So never own Keysounds. Yeah, they're smart, stubborn, and borky. Penny. Wifeboat's home and napping because she has to work, so Penny is probably asleep on top of my pillow right now. Because she's a jerk and she sleeps in my bed when I'm... Show the baby! Grew up with dogs, but you only have cats? We had a bunch of cats growing up. I think we ended up having like 6. The most we had at one time was like 4. My mother's always a cat person. I only liked one of the cats that we ever had. She was part Maine Coon. She was a stray that we ended up taking in. But she was huge. We think she was part Maine Coon. She was absolutely enormous, and she was mute. Never meowed. Couldn't really meow. She would try, and just nothing would come out. Her voice box was basically like never developed. And she was she was basically like a dog. That's I think why I liked her. But, like one time we found an absolutely murdered and gutted raccoon that she got into a fight with and just ended with no wounds, no nothing. She just ended it. It irritated her, so she ended it. She would just sit on our back deck and lord over the surroundings. At one time, you had 15 cats? Jeez. That's a lot. That's a lot. There was a really funny, like, she would just sit there and, like, stray dogs. So, like, somebody down the road. I was sitting out back at this point, and she's just sitting there, and I see a stray dog coming through, like, the neighbor's yards, like, coming towards our yard, and it gets near our yard and just stops and locks eyes with this cat, and then goes all the way around, like, jogs all the way to the back of the property, and then across, never taking eyes off the cat. And this was a big, like, hound dog. Never taking eyes off the cat, and then once it got past the property, then it started running again. It just, like, stopped, like, I've been sighted by a predator, and I need to be careful. Your boyfriend's allergic to cats and dogs? Oh, no. Have to wait until you get a bigger space, yeah. Does shots or anything help with that? It's unfortunate. If I was allergic to dogs, I would be very upset. Okay. I think I can make a forge now. I have enough copper. I need 10 wood, 4 coal, 4 stone. Okay. I have the stone. The coal is cooking. Let me go chop some wood. Take Zyrtec. Oh, you're lucky that Zyrtec helps. I know a couple people who are allergic that they have to get, like, allergy shots in order to be around them. Can't do without a dog, yeah. He had a one-eyed big cat. We named her after a famous German pirate. Once there was this huge shepherd walking past him. Cat didn't like that it was snarling at him, so naturally the huge dog tried to scale a wall and get away from him. Animals have that sense of, like, whether or not they can mess with something. And they 100%, like, can tell whether or not they will get away with messing with something. And they all knew not to mess with this cat. And I think Wifeboat told a story during one of the Wifeboat streams. She was at my house one time with that cat, and she... Excuse me, sir. Occupado. What? Why are there 2 here? And I had told her, like, she's mute. She will never meow at you, but she will let you know what she wants. Like, if she wants to go out, you will know. And she was sitting on the couch one time, and the cat went over and sat by the back door, and she just would stare at you. And suddenly, like, the hairs on the back of your neck would stand up. You would suddenly feel really uncomfortable and, like, look around, and she'd just be staring at you. Like, do you want to go out? Okay, yeah, we'll let you out. Like, she had an aura or a presence. Like I said, only cat I've ever liked. Because she was horrifying. Was she ever loving? Yeah. Yeah. We had, like, radiators, like, not forced hot air, steam radiators. And several of them, like, sat below windowsills, because the original part of that house that we were in at that time was, like, from the late 1600s, early 1700s, and they had retrofit radiators underneath. So, like, built-in bookshelves had a shelf, but then there was a grate because there was a radiator underneath the window. And all winter, she would just camp on top of those radiators. And at the, like, during those times, you could go up and, like, sit with her and pet her. But when she was outside, she was outside. She did not associate with people when she was outside. She couldn't show weakness. Basically half dog. Even brings back a toy if you throw it. That's hilarious. One more copper. Your whole dog doesn't even bring back toys? And wags his tail when he's happy? That's hilarious. Greets you at the door, socializes. That's wild. Alright, let me grab some tin. We'll make a piece of bronze. Boom. Okay. Things have been unlocked. We can make things now. That would be ideal, yeah. Okay. We got 4 bronze. Let me make a set of nails. That unlocks... Oh, wood shutters. Are shutters new? Ish. New for me, anyway. No? Oh. What do you want from me? When's the last time I actually made metal for myself? The first time I ever played this game, which is a long time ago. Hearth and Home? Yeah, so, yeah. There you go. I had never seen shutters. Because I always use doors for shutters. You're not allowed? Woo. And it exploded? Yeah. Well, that's the best way to make flaming arrows, though. Like, you have to kill birds to get enough feathers. Paint. The last server that we had, I never made a single thing. Welcome back, Memento. I didn't craft a thing. I showed up to the boss fights, people handed me armor and weapons, and then I went home. I made nothing. Alright, so I need... Wait, where's the... Do I not have the recipe for the trophy mount? I thought you just needed nails for that. Oh, fine wood. Alright, so I have to make an axe then. Alright. Fine. 2 bronze. Alright, let me make an anvil. My locks, on the other hand, did make a child while I was riding it. That's true. What did I want to do? Oh, right. Put that right. I sound so inconvenienced right now. Listen. I am. 8 bronze. Work, work, work. All day long. Let's go get more copper. Guess I can make a cart, but whatever. It's not far. That's what I always say, do work. I did used to say that a lot. Like a lot. To the point where my employees got me a shirt that said do work. But still, the point remains. They were supposed to do work, not me. It's the entire point of getting promoted. So you don't have to do the work anymore. You tell other people to do the work. Why do you think I worked so hard to begin with? So that I didn't have to do it in the future. Ooh. This node is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Quite a lot bigger than I thought it was. Quite a lot bigger than I thought it was. It just keeps going. Good lord. Look at this. Sir, I'm on the job. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I haven't eaten anything. Woo. My lack of doing work is showing. Listen. I've improved in clubs. Yeah, this entire deposit, I'll get 4 copper. You're not wrong. I'm gonna break my pickaxe before I even get any copper out of this thing. Should probably build a workbench and a roof. But that's a lot of work. And I don't wanna. It's still going. Yeah, that would be smart. I also could make a cart. I could also make another antler pickaxe and just bring 2. But again, it's just work. It's just so much work. Did I even get... I got nothing out of that. There's another little piece of the node over here. With Valheim Plus. Thanks, so you don't have to clear 12 swamps just to create 1 building. Yeah. I had secretly done that on the last server with Valheim Plus. Gib copper. 1 copper. Not secretly, you could kind of tell. Well, yeah. Can I get 1 more? I like that you call them wooden people enemies. That's a good term. Yeah, that's just that's just the Black Forest in general. Welcome to the Black Forest, where everything's terrible and nothing likes you. Don't worry, it only gets worse. It's like New Jersey. Yeah. Yeah. The one thing that I miss from running mods on the server is fires and stuff not going out. Fires and torches burning forever. I would like to have that be still a thing. Thanks. Got your level 1 troll armor? Nice. You're ahead of me then. I still need pants. I haven't finished. I haven't finished my set. I gotta find another troll to kill. Generally, they find me. Has it been updated for Mistlands yet? I don't know, actually. Combat. I think it has. But I'm not sure. Generate tons of eyes and resins for lighting your castle? Yeah. There's that. Wolf pit under the spawner. Forever, how's it going? Been killed 2 or 3 times by a 2-star troll in a cave? Oh boy. LaFay, hi. Lone Wolf, how's it going? Good after morning. Whoa! I fell down the hole. Doo-doo. 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 1 copper. Glass ankles. Let's go. Glass ankles for days. Just not in Witcher. Because game developers are mean. And they want to fix their games and break them more. Stop throwing stuff at me. I'm working. Can I mine and beat you guys to death? It seems like it. Can I get out of here? Oh. Big bada boom. Bada big boom. Big bada boom. Okay. Break that flake before we can't access it anymore. Ooh, piece of copper. Oh, man. Copper mining is so boring. Just give me more copper. Making me do all this work. Tell you a story? What am I, here to entertain you? I have things to do. I just told a story about cats and LaFay wasn't here. Which makes me happy. So. I've not entertained you once? That's a lie. Tell it again? No. You had to be there. The moment has passed. That's what happens when you miss stuff. You miss stuff. It's a great story too. I know, I told it. That's how my stories work. I've got about 6 days left of work on this node. Maybe a bronze pick should be the first thing I make. But I really want fine wood. Because then I can make a boat. And do boat stuff. No! Had the power of mind control. Yeah. Not wrong. You're not wrong. I should just make a second bone pick, but I'm not gonna. I'm probably just gonna have to make a bronze one. Aziz! Light! Boop. Boop. Well, that lets me do something. That lets me make one more bronze. That gives me 3. Which is not enough. Mining and a logging camp near some huge copper node. Live there for 3 or 4 days till the cart is full. Yeah. Yeah, it's really close to my house, so it's not worth doing any of those things. It's also not really worth doing at night. Alright, I'm gonna break down one of this stack of wood here. Throw that all in the smelter. We need charcoal. Like, whoa. Do I want to sleep? Are we the only 2 on the server? We could do that. Yes. Then, yes. Ooh, my neck cracked. Ooh. Ooh. You ever have, like right near where my skull connects? That wasn't a good one. That was like a... That was not a good one. That wasn't a nice one. I didn't like that one. I taste purple. Yeah. Essentially. Let's refill this again. End up with a migraine every time. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna end up with a migraine. It just like sent a chill down my spine. Ew. See what happens. I'm hoping to get to the gym later. See what happens then. Did you miss any excitement? Yes. Unfortunately, you did. So, that'll teach you. Bronze pickaxe is 10? Mother... Power went out an hour and a half ago. Oh no. That's no good. Second time this week so far. We had to go out briefly in the middle of the night. The other night, randomly. But thankfully hasn't happened. Definitely hasn't happened as much as it used to happen at our old house, which was pretty much constantly. How am I on tin? I'm okay on tin. That's 6. Alright, let me put this stuff away and go get some more. I don't know why I'm standing here trying to like manually process this stuff. Let me go get more. So I'm certainly going to need it. I'm okay on tin for the moment, but I'm going to need more of that. That at least is quick, but copper is just a pain in the butt. Zoom. This node is massive, though. So that's super helpful. Like, it just keeps going. I'm going to end up digging out the entire side of this mountain. Digging out the entire side of this Grey Dwarf. Sir! Good thing I marked all that copper then. Yeah, I know. It'll be used. Oh, a 2-star Grey Dwarf. Hi. 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 Yes. Hello. Fancy meeting you here. Are you in a band? Did you just fall down a hole? Hi. Abu Di Abu Da? He just leaves. No, I don't think I will. Oh yes, Nestleheim, you can. My encumbrance is right here. I'm at 102 out of 300. There's an item you can buy from the vendor that increases your carrying capacity as well. Encumbrance is a big, big problem in this game. You can make a mining cart, so it's a little cart that you pull behind you that you can load up with stuff, which is typically what you do, and what I would be doing if this copper node wasn't so close to my house. I would also be building a little structure to have a workbench here so I could repair my pick and keep going until the cart was full. But because it's so close, it just allows me to bounce back and forth and process it while mining it and whatnot, so... That's a big pile of stuff there. Ooh, lag. Those weird lag pops are surprisingly frequent and quite worrying. House is far from the node. Yeah, I got lucky with... Actually, this seed, this entire seed has been pretty lucky, I think, overall. Talking about that before, this seed is really good. From a... I just got 6 copper from that spot. That little chunk just gave me 6 copper. Downloaded it last night, kind of tried to try it with the powers that be fluctuating this morning. It's a really fun game. It's one of the better games, like, to just put on music and go chop trees for a while. It's very, that's very satisfying to do. So I hope you like it. Ooh. Ooh, I am encumbered. That's a lot of copper. Okay. 10 copper bars. I haven't gotten any raids here yet because it's a big multiplayer server. A lot of the raids have happened elsewhere. So thus far, I have been lucky. I know that's going to change real soon, but thus far I've been somewhat lucky. Boom. Okay, that's 11. Do I have any core wood left? I need 3 core wood for that. Well, oops, that's not where that goes. Let's go get some core wood then. Get the rest of this loaded up. What is this doing? I could put 2 more in there. Doo-doo-doo. Process another bronze. Okay. Let's go get core wood. I'm gonna need some more tin soon too. All the things. More of everything. Also, I haven't seen the troll that spawns over here lately. I would also like to murder him again, so that I can get some pants and a cloak. Excuse me, gentlemen. Just, you know, passing through. Me and my hammer. know the troll's going to aggro on me as soon as I start chopping some core wood. As is tradition. Good? Good. Do 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 do. Do you think, question, do you think I haven't gotten a raid because I don't have a door on any of my houses? On any of my structures? That can't be accurate, right? Right? You don't need a door to get raided. There you go. Okay. You just need a workbench? Okay. The minute you put up a door, your house becomes a Minecraft village. Yeah. Two. 20% chance every 45 minutes? No, okay. That's fair. I felt like the last server that I played on a bunch, when I made the big house, I got raided like literally every 45 minutes I got a raid. And it was always trolls, and they always broke my stuff. So after you build stuff, could you just get rid of your workbenches and then they won't raid you? But workbench determines things, doesn't it? Workbench radius determines some things. Your compound got raided while you weren't on the server. I have logged in on a previous server to a raid already going on. That has happened to me. So I wonder if there's like a radius of activation where a player has to be within a certain radius. A Drake raid right after you first bought the game and made your house. Oof. Private server with only you on it. Hmm. The Drakes don't do a lot of property damage though, right? Or do they? They're winter drakes, Zunder. They thought you were a polar bear. They were just welcoming you to the neighborhood. With a traditional winter greeting. They'll wreck your animals. Who has animals? What's the point? Imagine caring for animals. Literally everyone but you. I gotta put some stuff away. Listen, just because my dog thinks she's a parrot doesn't mean anything, Alright. She is bird. She is bird dog. She's a very pretty, very good bird dog. Alright? You leave her out of this. She's a beautiful and noble creature, exactly. She can do as she pleases. She wants to be a bird, she can be a bird. Dude's over here trying to wreck my house. What are you doing? My man. Hate this bow. Noble is a bit far? Wow. Perny's throwing shade at my pretty penny. I don't know if I appreciate that. Okay. That and that. No thoughts, but very pretty. That's fair. I mean, she does have to fit the household that she's in. I'll allow it. Okay. Let's make a pickaxe. Thank God. Alright, what do I need for the axe? Leather scrap. I need 2 more bronze. That I can get done. 2 more bronze, 4 wood, 2 other scraps. Alright. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Auto key. How many times this month have you subscribed to Auto key? I don't even know what's happening anymore. I don't know which one's real. Thank you for 53 months. Regardless of the veracity of the number. That's a long time. Do. 7 times in December. Feels like it, doesn't it? Boop, boop. Did I have more copper in here? Yeah. Why are you not in the smelter? Get in there. Okay. You go in there. You come out here. 2 more, and that should be enough for the axe. Okay. Leather scraps and wood. I can make all this stuff too. I gotta do the axe though. I need fine wood. Sleeping? Okay. I'll hop in. I could use the light anyway. Ma'am? 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 Hello! Oh, big stretchies. Big stretchies? Did you just burp in my face? Think? Oh, how was your nap? How was your nap? Was it a good nap? Was it a good nap? Is it a good nap? Oh, big yawn. Is it a good nap? Hmm? Beauty rest completed? Yeah. Your beauty rest is completed.
Look at the floof. Look at the floof. Oh. Oh.
So sleepy. You're so sleepy. Hi. Sleepy baby. Sleepy baby. The smallest version of her. Someone one time, Judy called her a dire Pomeranian, and that's pretty accurate. Say hello. No, 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 no. We're not going on shoulders. Oh, we're gonna take naps. Whoop, whoop. Ready, go. We're not being loud though now, ma'am. We're not being loud though. No, no. No, because, ma'am, mommy is sleeping, so we're not being loud, okay? It goes behind, nothing is there. Ma'am, I see you. Yes, you cannot climb. You just sneezed all over my arm. That's gross. No, that was gross. Hi. 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 Didn't know about that Yetis, right? Hi. A moist arm is a loved arm. I should put that on a shirt. Boom, 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 boom. Moist. I'm out of tin. I could do one more bronze bar. Then I'm gonna need more tin. But I can get fine wood. That's all I care about right now. So let me go do that. So we can unlock those recipes, and I can put up a trophy. Where's a fine wood tree? There's one. Where's my axe? Chop, chop. Don't you roll into the water, you son. Yep. Chopping from the rock. I can't hit it from the rock. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Stared at it while it rolled. I mean, I wasn't going to do anything about it. Fine wood. Yeah. Come on. Roll the short. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I unlocked all the things. No, no, not pickaxe. All the many things I can make now. Alright, I'll chop one more. Then I want to make an item stand. Or whatever. Trophy stand thing. Don't you roll down the hill. No. Ow! It's a good thing I ate. That would have put me in dire straits. I have fur stuck to my scruff. And it is in my mouth. Moitered by a tree. It's a rite of passage. How much fine wood did I get? 17. Wood dragon adornment. No, no. Furniture. Item stand. This one, right? What do I need for that? Bronze nails and fine wood. Okay. Ooh, let me grab a trophy. We need that. Which side? Why can't I see anything? Which side of the trophy stand is it? Is it the one with the thing with the nubbin, or is it the other one? Oh, is that what the... Wait. The one with the nub. Okay. We need nubs out. Nubs out for Ichthyr. Boom. Ma'am. That was rude. That wasn't even a bark. That was a shriek. Do not climb back up on me. No, you don't get to shriek. You don't get to yell at me and then climb on me. That is not how this works. That is not how this works. Thank you. Really wish you hadn't said that. What? All right. Remember, kids. Nubs out. Trophies. We'll do a deer and a boar on that one. Do. Alright, so this is my plan. And then I'll build... can I make it yet? I don't think I can. I can't make an armor stand yet, right? So that'll be... The next thing that I'll do is... Put an armor stand in right here in the middle. And then I'll have full leather armor on the armor stand. And then maybe add like a couple weapon pieces on either side. And then we'll do that for each. So this will be Ichthyr, then we'll do the Elder, then Motor, and then... Boom, boom, boom. So this will be a showcase for each of the different biomes. I think it'll be fun. Oh, Bone Mass then Motor. Yeah, sorry. Elder, Bone Mass, Motor, Yag, and then whatever the new boss is. And then I think I was gonna put a throne here and then have like a table and make it like a feasting hall. But I think I'm just gonna put the portal there so that when you first arrive at my base, you're in the trophy hall. I think it'll look really cool though. Because I don't really want to add another big outbuilding to have to put a portal or anything in. Unless I put the portal down by... I could make a dock house and put the portal down there. I don't know. I'll see. I don't want to make my actual house any bigger than it is. So this is going to stay being my actual house, and I'll upgrade this and add a bunch more decorations and things. Portal to the portal hub. Yes. Yeah. I think I'll put the portal to the portal hub here, and then I'll put a portal down. I'll make a dock house that'll have portals to like whatever my forward exploring base will be. Yeah, the Yule stuff is currently active. You can make gifts and stuff Oh, I could make some. How much fine wood do I have left? 5. I can make a gift. Do the gifts... The gifts give, decorative bonus, right? You can put stuff in the gift? Oh, that's cool. That's pretty neat. Hup. Empty. I'm gonna put my old axe in there. Here we go. Still only comfort 6. That's fine. I'm also gonna move the workbench underneath, actually, so I have more room for things. I should be able to fit it under there. Actually, let me do that now. A fur I forget. Here we go. Okay. This is all my... essentially all my old stuff. Oh, I need that. Q. Yule clap sure is a word. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright, let me put things away. That away, that away, that away. Okay. Oh, we got a bunch more copper done. Need to go get some tin. Let's load this up. Now I have to be careful that I don't use fine wood in this. That's always the worst. When you accidentally dump like 20 fine wood into the charcoal kiln. Whoopsie doodle. It does hurt. I am gonna need a cultivator too. But I want to make a mace first. A mace, and then I want to make the bone shield. Big old bone shield. Make a mace and name it Windu. Can I dye it purple? Absolutely. I like it. There's a big explosion of wood and stuff. Firewood does not grow on, or fine wood does not grow on trees. Fries, how's it going? I should probably start saving up fine wood to make a carve, right? Can I make a carve yet? Wait, I should be able to, right? Yeah. 30, 10 deer hive, 20 resin, and 80 bronze nails. That's fine. I'm going to make a portal first, though. I need 2, so I need 40 fine wood. So I'm going to get the rest of the fine wood I need for a pair of portals. And then I'll put a portal down and run one over to the portal area, hub thing. Whoops. A pair of portals from the makers of Half-Life. You want to talk about all-time value in video games? The orange box has to have one of the highest values of video games you could ever buy. Still fighting over copper? I got lucky with that node, Judy. The one spot on that node, I hit it like 2 times and it gave me 6 copper. So I got really lucky. Yeah, the orange box was an outrageous value. It was silly. Borderline inappropriate. Oh, I don't have enough? I thought I would. Centralized game storefront? Man, when they launched that, when they launched Steam, the sentiment was not good on Valve. I didn't get enough fine wood. I thought I did. I did not. I have 30. I need 10 more. It's fine. It worked out in the long run, but boy. Hoy. It was terrible. It was terrible, and it felt like a grotesque money grab of highest order, forcing people into an ecosystem that no one wanted. But it was the only way to play Half-Life 2. And here we are, however many millennia later. Alright, I need 10 more fine wood, so probably 1 more tree, maybe 2. Why would I want this? Yeah, why would I want... Now I don't have a physical copy of it. What if Steam shuts down? What if it goes away? What happens to my game? It's gone, right? Like, that was very valid and still valid arguments. Sounds like streaming services now? Yeah. That's why I keep... That's one of the biggest reasons, Wenrer, that I have been so adamant that people should take advantage of Game Pass, is because Game Pass right now is what Netflix was when it first rolled out its streaming service. It is an industry-changing thing that you need to take advantage of now because it's going to be terrible down the line. It's never going to be as cheap or as good as it is right now. Like, flat out. It's a silly value. They are losing money on it to gain users in their ecosystem, which is what you do. Imagine if your Steam account gets banned. Have you ever done... I haven't done it, and I don't want to. There's the website where you can see how much your Steam library is worth. I haven't done it because I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. I really don't want to know how nice of a house we could afford in exchange for my Steam library. That's not That's not a number value that I need to have in my brain. What? Oh, wow, I have a lot of wood on me. Why do I have so much wood on me? I need fine wood. Can I pick up the fine wood? Is there any other fine wood? There is. No. No. Wood, 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 wood. Oh, 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 oh. Fine wood. Fine wood? Give. You're carrying too much. Thanks. For the update. There we go. Is there a point to having the knife? Like, which knife? The fighting knife? Or the skinning knife? Yeah, I can, Ragnar. I have a bunch of them going. I chopped more trees than I thought I did. The fighting knife is actually pretty good. There's a... It's not really a skinning knife. It's a knife that lets you kill your tamed animals, basically. Jubsy, what's going on, buddy? Right? You'd have to ask people who use animals. I do not. Never tamed an animal. Big same. I don't. It's fine. Whatever. You can get a lot of use out of them, but it's full. Okay. Fine wood. Okay. How's it going, Chubbs? How are your adventures in Pokemon going? Okay. 10 eyes and 2 cores. Eyes and stuff. So I need 20 of these. And then I need... I'm 1 core short? What? Balls. I thought I had the exact number that I needed. Well, I'm going to pop this down right here. Might have started playing WoW Classic with some friends. Oh no, buddy. Oh no. Alright, this end of my portal's done. Have you played Valheim, Chubbs? I don't recall. I think you have, right? Because the Mistlands update is pretty great. Just vicariously through everyone. You should definitely give it a run. It's a good time. It is relaxing and enjoyable. And I can recommend it. Resisting the urge to Valheim? Yeah. I need to not Valheim, and I need to go to the gym. But it's a real rabbit hole of a game by the looks of it. It has a similar gameplay feedback loop to like Minecraft because there's so much freedom in the building system. And there's so much exploration in it, and it kind of, unlike Minecraft, it kind of forces that exploration because it has that Terraria-style boss progression. So in order to progress and make better things, you need to go find and kill the bosses, which is really fun. It is a really well done game, and with some of the systems they've just added with Mistlands. It's pretty great. You need the game to make you do things? Well, that's the thing. So that's the difference between this and like Minecraft, where there's not really any direction. With this, there's explicit direction. Like you immediately get the location of the first boss. And then as you go and explore and find crypts, you then get the location of the second boss. And then you get the location of the third boss. And it kind of, it feeds you out that progression from biome to biome to biome. Yeah, that's the danger of bringing good stuff into a new world, Ragnar. You can't fix any of it. That is the danger there. All right. I'm going to tuck in up here. Then you spend weeks mining copper, chopping wood, and hunting pigs for their delicious, delicious skin. It's got a nice loop to it. Okay. Looking at the time, I need to wrap up. That's all I got. That's all I got for today. Unfortunately, apologies for not getting to Witcher stuff. Hopefully they get that fixed soon. And I would love to dive back into Witcher. So, will advance a lower server? No. Your advancement is tied to your character. So if you bring over a more advanced character, you'll have all the recipes and things unlocked, but it won't progress the server. But the only thing is the server doesn't have the materials. Like you haven't unlocked or gotten the materials that you need in order to repair the higher end gear. So if you have like iron stuff, you don't have a swamp key to get in and get iron. So it can lock you out of certain things. So that's why whenever I start a new map, I'll typically start a new character or maybe bring in a character like that is where it is now that has like maybe a bronze axe or something, or a pickaxe. So, but even then, once it breaks, you can't fix it because you don't have a forge because you don't have enough stuff. So, all right, that's all I got. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Make sure you hang out. We're going to raid somebody and spread that tug love. We're going to go say hi to old friend, good friend, Max the Catfish, who is running some God of War today. So we're going to go say hi to Max. Max is a great guy. If you've never met Max, hang around for that. He's awesome. That's all I got. I'll be back tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow we're going to play some games. I'm not sure what we're going to play. I'll see what I feel like in the morning. And then we have a little 1 hour spot partway through the stream. We're going to be checking out something new, and it sounds like it's going to be wild. So looking forward to that. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. I'll see you bright and early Thursday morning for more games. So until then, as always, as ever, remember, be good to each other. Bye, everybody.